Step into the light. All will be all right. Step into the light. It is a foggy October morning full of bunnies. Did you see the bunny? Can you see the bunny over there? There's a bunny right there. Hi, bunny. That bunny's hopping to it. Gotta get their breakfast on. I can respect that. Head on a swivel, please. You are entering the neutral zone. Happy Monday. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? Did you get a weekend? Do you get a weekend off? Do you get Saturday and Sunday off? I am so blessed and grateful to get Saturdays and Sundays off. You have no idea. And I am full of gratitude. I really am. Gratitude is my operating system. It's reformatted my heart drive, my mind, my soul. It's shown me greater purpose through the perspective it gives me. The blind alley? I don't know. Hopefully everyone's getting a good night's sleep somewhere where it's warm and dry, because it's a little moist and chilly. I don't spot any unhoused people anywhere. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe they're organizing. Maybe they're unionizing. They're going to go on strike. It's 5:10 a.m. 11 minutes past the big hour of 5 in the morning. The sun doesn't even rise for another hour and a half or something like that. Well, we're up. I'm up. And let's get to it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. Lady. Hippity hoppity. I like hip hop. Old hip hop. New music is kind of, maybe it's a correct representation of the zeitgeist in the American soul. Modern music, Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Taylor Swift's interesting. She's on one hand very cute, very likable. And on the other hand, and once you hear her talk at her live shows, you're like, wow, you are unlikable and insufferable, like every other young woman your age and in our culture. And that's hyperbole, because not all young people act like that. A lot of them do. Uh-oh, I've spotted potential unhoused person. It's gonna be they're weaving, tottering, still have on their Patriot shirt from last night's. Maybe they were just trying to get home. Just ain't got the time. Ooh, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home.
53.
Do, 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 do. Come down on your own and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key. Well, I every morning just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. That's right. Is that traffic? Is that the Yardbirds? I know it's Stevie Winwood and Eric Clapton, right? And Ginger Baker. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the Gratitude Show. I am full of gratitude, full of blessings. Because why? Because I can count them. I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I wake, and then my day gets great. Pushing it on the shelf, and you got your juice. Put it in your mouth, comes out of your caboose. Hey, all this war needs a little more truce. My favorite tree happens to be the spruce. I'm grateful and blessed. I start off my mornings with a gratitude list, and I formatted it to lead off this gratitude list with what I refer to as the Foundation 8. This is like the foundation of my house. You need to plumb your foundation, dig it, build it correctly, make sure it's nice and strong so it supports the weight of the dwelling that houses your existence. It's more than a metaphor. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. From there, I add to that and I elaborate. And you can, I used to write these down on yellow legal pad when I first started the gratitude list about 5 years ago. And I'd let them accumulate. So on sideways days, when things weren't just going my way and I was feeling lousy, I would read my old gratitude lists, and it had this amazing power. It immediately stopped the momentum, nay, I say the inertia of my sideways day, my bad feelings. It gave me a neutral space where I could make a new choice. Now I could continue to have a bad day, or I can change my mind, I can change my day, I can change my attitude, I can get it all in line, have an opportunity to set things right, hit the reset button. And I do. And it was very enlightening. Literally, I mean, spiritually enlightening too. So yeah, I started off with that Foundation 8. Yours will differ. You don't have to have 8. I started with 5. It graduated to 6, and then it grew to 8. And there's room for more in the foundation too. And then I just keep on adding to that. Like, I got a good night's sleep. I had a great weekend. I'm so blessed and grateful for the weekend, to have a weekend, to have this time to chill out, to relax. Take one day to relax. I take one day to take care of business. My entire flat, my apartment smells lemon fresh. Why? Because I put on a pot of water on the stove. I get it up. I'm not boiling hot. But, I'm a chef. I have a thermometer. It's about 160 degrees. A boiling water, rolling boil, live and learn, kid. That's what Mo says. And, that would just, because the bucket's plastic. The mop head's plastic. So, the boiling water is going to have, live and learn, kid. I've figured out that, don't use boiling water, just use wicked hot water. Lemon Pine Sol or lemon Mr. Clean, it's got to be lemon, all right? And I mop the floors. I scrub the toilet. You know what I mean? I vacuum. It's easy, you know what I mean? I do that once a month because the other roommate's supposed to do it their fair share too, And, here comes the train. The chauffeur is here! 5:17 a.m. on time. Here we go. And we are going to, let's take our usual seat.
Destination of this train is
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Already 10 people on the subway car. First subway of the day. Here in Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America. North America. Planet Earth. Solar System. Outer Spiral Arm. Milky Way Galaxy.
next stop.
Andromeda Supercluster. Known universe that resides in the hitherto to unknown multiverse of possibilities. Gratitude, blessings, it's really helped me. I stopped smoking a long time ago, stopped smoking cigarettes. It's been about 17 years since I've had one. I was a pack-a-day smoker for 13 years, sometimes more than a pack a day. And it was my first
real usage of willpower in my adult life. And it worked for me, and I found that inside myself. I never felt that before. But I just applied myself with willpower, and I got the result I was looking for. It's cold enough with a wool cap. It is. It's getting chilly out there. It's in the 50s, in the early 50 degrees. It's going to be rainy today too. It won't get over. It won't break 70 today. But it's fall. Here we go. But yeah, Saturday, I didn't drink on Friday night. I was tempted to. I wanted to, but you know what? I got invited on Wes's show for Saturday morning pretty late. And on Friday, and I was like, you know what? Make the conscious choice. Don't drink. Because, I'm always fighting panic attacks when I take it too far the night before, especially on Saturday, and I always feel like depleted and not hungover and not vomitously ill, not fighting a headache. No, just what we refer to as assed out. And I'm more prone to panic attacks too. I always get through the show, but it's more of like after yesterday's show, I was like, wow, we were on firing on all cylinders. I feel great. Peppy, fresh, rested, relaxed, non-aggravated, non-panicky, non-anxiety state. Very nice. So, yeah, I don't smoke anymore. So that means, marijuana. I used to love to roll up a joint or fill up the bowl and bring my my dugout one-hitter with me, being cool. And that was me. I'm the guy that would smell like weed. I would the grin on his face and his eyes are slightly red, and I just went around the corner and just took a whack off my one-hitter. And now I live, I have lived all my life in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in Boston, and over the past decade or so, we've decriminalized, we've legalized, and we've gone from medical dispensaries to retail dispensaries, which has boosted the economy by billions. So Massachusetts has online betting and marijuana cannabis dispensaries. So it's it's vices, taxed vices. It just generates a lot of income for my state. But now, my mom passed away 10 weeks ago this week, and she died of lung cancer that spread to her liver. And it claimed her pretty quickly. But all the same, I have a hard time smoking combustible, you know what I mean? Hey, how's it going? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué sabe? And, yep. And, I just, I can't good conscious, combust and inhale anymore. I mean, the doctor said, oh, it's because you smoke cigarettes. She said, I haven't had a cigarette in 35 years. It's like, oh, that doesn't matter. It's all enzymes. Yet my mother was vaccine booster crazy, literally. Yeah, you should see her vax card. It looks like it's a lot of, but I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. And, you know what I mean? That is what it is. So she's gone. So, but after being a smoker, especially a cannabis smoker for so long, it's like I've had to switch to gummies. And gummies are sneaky. You have to try a different few. It's kind of like, it is like weed. You have to figure out, do I like sativa? Do I like indica? Do I like to be high, or do I like to be stoned? Do I like to be mellow? Do I like to be uppity and peppy? Or do I want to be glued to my sofa? So I have a gummy that is exactly what I'm looking for. It gives me some peppy energy. It makes you feel like you just smoked a bowl. It's really nice. And then I tried its companion gummy, which is longer lasting and oh my fuck. Sorry. It's longer lasting, but it's like it just numbs me out and it glues me to the chair, and it's like, and it just takes all my energy away. That was like me on Saturday. I was like, I did nothing really. I mean, I was on Wes's show and watched a lot of YouTube. I watched a lot of history videos. I was watching things about World War II, the amazing history of what all these little things that led up to World War I, and all the wars of Europe before that, and the rise of the nation state, as opposed to the previous. It was all about royalty and kingdoms, and I forget where I was going with that. Yeah. We were talking about weed. Oh man, is he high now? No, just weekends and nights and weekends now. Oh man. No, just a little panic. It just, you get these texts from work alerting us that someone may have called out, and I'm like, oh no. Oh. And, but I hope you had a good weekend. I'm blessed and grateful to have a weekend. So yeah, I ate these gummies and I ended up being like a zombie all day. So live and learn, kid, as Mo says as well. So just sweet fucking Jiva, baby Krishna, playing your flute. All the sheep herders' daughters giving you the eye. Please give me a splinter of your infinite patience with dealing with people, especially the ones that use headphones on their phone. Please, baby Krishna, Govinda. Thank you. I usually appeal to Jesus, but Jesus was like, "You're one of Krishna's. Stop using my name as a curse, please. Your mother was right. You better be praying, kid." But sweet Christ, that's so enough. It's a good reminder. Just you should have gone on the other train. You wouldn't be this annoyed. You know what's going to happen. The legal definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So yeah, and then Sunday, I did chores. Sunday's the day for chores. I did chores. I did my own show, my 3:00 show. But in between, I had time for a Match.com date. I had a first date with someone yesterday. That was nice. It was quick. It was just more of like someone liked me on Match. They're local to me, very local, in my my small little city here, right outside of Boston. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be at the pub until 2:30. I'm gonna have my early supper and just no more than 2 pints because I got I got a YouTube show to be on at 3. If you want to meet me, and she met me, and we spent less than an hour just chatting. Had a couple of beers, and got to meet somebody. Will we see again? I don't know, but technically my fourth first date of the year, which is a lot better than last year, where I had 0 first dates all year last year. Will I get a second date? I don't know. I have not had a second date with anyone in years. Yeah. Have a good one, buddy. Have misogynist feelings or say dopey shit about women. but women can say dopey shit about men. Remember that. Yeah, and check out my show from yesterday. At the beginning of the show, I lead off with, I broke up with my comic book shop. Here's why. Judgmental women creeping me out. Well, you're probably creeping them out. That's why they're acting that way. Yeah, if you say so. I didn't. Unless you're checking my YouTubes and my Twitters. What was the inciting incident? Does it even fucking matter? You just walk away. I mean, don't let it bother you. You know what I mean? Other people's thoughts of you are none of your business. I got that from my guru, Deepak Chopra. Other people's thoughts are none of your business. Thoughts of you, even more so. And that is freedom. That's moksha. Spiritual freedom. That's non-attachment. Am I attached to some result? Am I attached to, to confronting people and getting some kind of satisfaction about telling them off, about being told off, about, you know what I mean? Who cares? I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? All I know is you disapprove of me. Well, I'm not going to spend my money somewhere where I'm being disapproved of. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. I mean, I'm a chef. There's something like a professional veneer. We see the same people, our guests, that come in day to day to day. And sometimes they're grumpy, and sometimes we have biases against them, but you always welcome them, and you're always hospitable. I'm grateful and blessed for my skill set. I'm grateful and blessed for that. Those customers, points of service, we call it, and hospitality. But I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But I have no more questions about my former local comic book shop. I'm just going to, I'm just going to walk away. This Wednesday, I'll find somewhere else to buy my comic books. You know what I mean? That's it. It'll all work. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll make it happen. Indeed. There will be comic books. We will continue our hobby. But yeah, it was nice to meet an age-appropriate woman, you know what I mean? She's kind of cute. You know what I mean? If she was interested when I was talking about spiritual stuff, I could start her playing with her hair. That's a good sign. That means you're in. Will I get a second date? It's none of your business. I don't kiss and tell. Not anymore. Live and learn, kid. That's what Mo says. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, no one wants to hear about your love life or your lack of it. Yeah. This is true. Well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Monday. Don't get a case of the Mondays. As we say here with the Mondays, get a case of you instead. That's right. I use gratitude. It really helps me. It's given me the ability to lower the din of the churn of my mind. And I hear this clear, soft voice saying, you need to run your anger or your anger will run you. You need to run your day or your day will run you. How is this helping? Be kinder. And then especially when you're kind to yourself, you're just kinder to other people. That's the way it works. Alrighty, well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you again with more gratitude tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.